Hi everyone, it's Hillary. In this video I want to walk you through my new amazing obsession, which is my A5 Plum Paper Planner. I set this up a couple days ago. It just arrived. I got it for the months of November and December of 2019 and then all of 2020. So it's 14 months and yeah, I'm absolutely in love with this. A little backstory, before this I was in an A5 Filofax Domino for almost a year and I really enjoyed that. I love the customizability, I don't know if that's a word, of the rings. I love being able to add things and move things around quickly. I really saw the draw in that, but it got to the point that I stopped enjoying the customizability of it, and it just started more feeling like a chore of like having to make sure that I made all my inserts, that I made all the things that I wanted, and it just felt more like a task instead of like a pleasure to do. And so I started searching around for kind of like a more bound planner to go with. But the reason that I never really used a bound planner like this before is because I needed it to be more customizable than they were. I've always seen the Erin Condren, and I think that's an awesome looking planner, but from all the pictures and reviews that I'd seen, it didn't have enough of the specific functions that I needed it for, and I didn't like that I couldn't add things to it. So like I was in a very like weird limbo place of trying to find exactly what I wanted. And then I found this Plum Paper Planner. I don't remember where I heard it from, probably on YouTube somewhere. And so I heard about it, and then I went to the website and I started looking around. And with how much you can customize these planners, I honestly think it's safe to say that I may, cross my fingers, I may have found my planner piece with this planner, because I was able to put in it everything that I wanted to be able to have in one place. I watch lots of videos all the time about people using multiple planners. I think that's awesome and beautiful, and I love planners, so I'd love to be able to do that. But for my brain, it just doesn't work like that. I want to be able to have one book that has everything in it that I need, and then just be able to work out of one book, be able to take it with me and then have it at my desk or wherever I need to go. I take this to work with me every day. I work in an office for the most of the time, so it's easy for me to just carry this back and forth to my desk. I don't even normally put it in a bag. I just carry it under my arm, and then it comes back with me every night. So let's get into it. Like I said, this is the A5 Plum Paper Planner. I picked out this really cute like breakfast foods color because I thought cover because I thought it was adorable. And then I have it put the date up here, 2020. It says 2020 because this is going to be for my whole year of 2020. It's just also of the last 2 months of 2019. And then it says my name, it says my first and last name, and I just have that covered. Yeah. And then on the inside, weekly planner, personalized for you by you. I just added some stickers, coffee. It has my name and my phone number, so that if I ever lose it, someone can call me and return it. I've always done that. I've always put my name and my phone number on the flyleaf of a planner, because I hope that if I do lose it, someone would return it to me. That's what I've always done. And again, since this one has the last 2 months of 2019, I have the 2019 year at a glance, and then the 2020 year at a glance. And then for the special dates, at the moment, I'm just using this as kind of like birthdays and anniversaries and things like that I want to remember. I'll fill this out more as I go. I actually really do use these pages in planners a lot. The forward planning, when I did bullet journaling, I used forward planning a ton. I had multiple pages of forward planning so that I could put things down. Like I'll put out like movie releases for the future, like movies that I want to be able to see, that I want to know when they come out, or like I'll put down when, you know, the next season of Grey's Anatomy premieres, so that I can have that written down too. So like this will be completely filled. Again, I just got this planner a couple days ago, so it's just brand new being set up, so there's just not a lot in it at the moment. And then on this page, I saw someone else have this idea and I thought it was brilliant. I'm gonna put a sticker here. I had one, I just didn't like how it lined up, so I need to change it. But I'm doing the last time that and since these are undated, like they're not labeled, I'm going to be able to keep track of the last time that I like clean my makeup brushes, clean my car, clean my fridge, clean the blinds and windows, like in between the blinds and windows, vacuumed our stairs, and cleaned the floors. And like I just did our kitchen and entryway a couple days ago. And then this one says wash elephant because one of our dogs, her favorite toy is a pink stuffed tie like teddy bear, like a tie teddy bear, and it's from 2002. So we have to wash it, and I want to be able to keep track of when we do that. And I'll probably add more things here. I have five more spots. Because my goals for 2020 are to keep better accountability for cleaning, for budgeting, and for fitness. I do pretty good in all of those areas. I'm not saying that I don't, but in 2020 I want to be able to hold myself more accountable in those 3 areas. And so that's a big thing of what I wanted this planner to be able to do, was keep me accountable for those. Okay, so this is the November monthly highlights. These 3 boxes over here, people, like I've seen people put like their top goals for the month or something like that in them. I'm not a super like goal oriented person. Like that's not how my brain functions. I'm more like a to-do list. So I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to use those 3 boxes yet. I haven't figured it out. Birthdays, events, things to remember. Again, I just set this planner up a couple days ago, so there'll be stuff here, just not yet. I'll probably do an updated like planner flip through in a couple months, so we can like actually see when there's more stuff in it. And then down here I just have some things that I need to do during the month, so like monthly to-dos. And then over here I have, on this blank page, I have this quote. It says, find 3 hobbies you love, 1 to make you money, 1 to keep you in shape, and 1 to be creative. I really like that. And then I have my dad's coming at the end of this month, so I just have his like flight information there. Yep. And then this is my monthly layout so far. Again, I just started in this planner, so this will become more crazy, but this is what it is so far. Just some things that I want to like make sure I keep track of. I use my monthly a lot. In every planner that I've had, I use my monthly a lot. I like for future planning, I write down things in here all the time, and then I reference the monthly planning every week when I go to plan out my next week. And I'll move everything that I need to the weekly page. So I use my monthly all the time. Yeah, like I have things like I'm a project manager. So I have like in pink, I have the days listed that I'm actually on a project. So I know that those days are going to be hectic. I'm going to work long hours and things like that. It's really helpful for mine and my husband's schedule as well. And yeah, so this is what it's looking like at the moment. And it'll be more full. So this is the first week that my planner starts. With Plum Paper Planner, they gray out like, because this planner starts in November, so the grayed out is October, and then here is November. And this is just how it starts, because I got it. Oh look, Plum Paper Planner arrived. I got it on the 30th. So with this planner, you're able to customize everything on the weekly. I was able to like label these top sections. Like on this big one over here, I have notes. Then here I have fitness. I've labeled the this little habit tracker. And then I have the vertical priorities. And so for each day, like I have the to-do today with 3 my top to-dos for the day. Then the next section I've labeled personal with 3 bullet points, and then I just have the place to write. I really like this. Again, I think it's going to help me keep more accountable on things that I want to keep track of. Sorry if you hear my dogs in the background because they're insane and they're in my office right now. Yeah, so I really like this. I'm not sure how I'm going to track fitness here, if I'm actually going to track it or if it's just going to be like motivational or what. But I'm sick this week. I have bronchitis, so I'm sick. Yeah. So yeah, that's what it's looking like at the moment. And this is what next week looks like so far. I just have some information up here about something I'm doing on Sunday. It says tablet here. No one freak out. I'm on an antibiotic, and I just want to make sure that I take the correct amount. For my weekly habit tracker, this is kind of what I plan on tracking for the month. I try to drink 64 ounces of water every day, take my vitamins. I want to track the days that I work out. No CSD. That means no carbs, sugar, or dairy. That's kind of the meal plan that I work off of. I've done that for years. So I just don't eat carbs, sugar, or dairy 6 days a week. And I'm taking on an online class, just like in my spare time. So I want to know the days that I study. And so yeah, that's what next week looks like so far. I mean, next week as in it starts tomorrow. And yeah, and then it'll just go on for the rest of the month. And then another thing that I love about this planner is the fact that you're able to add pages to either the month and like distribute through your whole planner, or at the end of the month you can add at the end of the planner you can add a section. So I've kind of done both. At the end of each month I have a monthly cleaning page that I'm still filling out and transferring over the areas and everything. You have like a little checklist for kitchen and dining, living room, bedrooms, bathrooms, office, bonus room, and things that you want to make sure you do in each place during the month. And then on the back of that page, you have the same boxes, but they're unlabeled, so you can label them whatever you want. And so I'm really looking forward to being able to use this to help me, again, be more accountable. And then I've also added a monthly budget page at the end of every month. I'm the person in my household that keeps track of all the finances and pays all the bills and everything like that. And even though I already like look at our bank accounts basically once a day at least, I just want to be able to have another way of just kind of like holding us accountable and just having it more in the front of my mind, just so that we're more aware and that we can save better and just know more about our finances. So I'm excited to use this as well. On the back it has variable expenses. And then that's kind of how the month's laid out for the rest of the planner. And then at the end of so I had through December of 2020. And then after December of 2020, I've added a fitness section. So in this fitness section, it has the first page of like fitness statistics. And again, those are my dogs in the background. Where you can like keep track of like weight goals, BMI, overview, and everything like that. I don't do weight. I do body measurements because I think weight is stupid. And I think stepping on a scale is dumb. So I prefer to like track my progress through measurements. That's how I like to do things. And yeah, but then you get these monthly overview pages and you have 12 of these. So I'm gonna start using these January of 2020 since my planner's 14 months, but there are only 12 of these. Make sense? Yes. And then I'll be able to just kind of like, you know, keep myself accountable and just see how I'm feeling and be able to like look back at my progress and everything like that from month to month. And I really like that on the back of these pages, you have 1 to 31. So you can like kind of check in every day of the month of how you're doing and what you've achieved and what you haven't. So I really like that. Yep. And then I added one more section. I added a notes section because I always like to be able to just have a place to like jot things down. If I use it as an inbox, if I use it as whatever I use it for. On the back of that, I just have a Post-it with the kind of printer ink that my home office printer uses. And then I have 10 pages of dot grid. That's what I added. And then in the planner, you actually get another page of dot grid, but I have like some, on this last page of dot grid, I just have some information about our bills, just kind of like the number for the gas company and the number for the electric company and things like that, just so I always have them on hand. So I have all that written down here. And then I have the password page, and I just have some passwords for like some websites and apps and stuff like that written down in code. Don't worry about it. That I don't have to input a lot. And nowadays with the requirements of passwords and stuff like that, they're so crazy that sometimes you just can't remember. So I have some of those written down in code so I remember like what email address I used and what password it was for like different things. And then some contacts. I just have like some doctor's numbers written down because sometimes keeping track of business cards is hard. So doctors, pharmacy, things like that. And then the final page you get is US holidays for 3 years, 2019, 2021. And then a quick glance calendar of 2021. And then you also get this awesome folder, which is like really sturdy. I'm like surprised at how sturdy this is. And there are my dogs being crazy. So it's a really good folder. And then I added these 2 top loading pockets. They're really nice. Like really thick plastic. I really like them. In one, at the moment, I just have the schedule for Pure Barre, which is the workout that I do. It's a class that I go to. And so I just have that in there so I can make sure I know when the classes are. And then I just have some of my most commonly used stickers, which are basically the budget ones and the fitness ones that I use all the time and I like to keep on hand. And yeah, so that is what I keep in my A5 Plum Paper Planner. I'm in love with it already. I can tell that I'm really, really going to enjoy using it this year. I really hope that I have finally found planner peace. I really think I have. Oh, another thing that I'm really excited about having a spiral bound planner instead of rings is, since I'm left-handed, writing in rings a lot of the times was difficult because of left-handed. But with this, I like the fact that I'm able to fold it over and then the ring isn't so giant under my hand. And like any lefties out there, you know what I'm saying. It's like, it's a struggle. It's for real. And so yeah, we all can appreciate that. And then writing over here is easy, and then I can fold it back to be able to write on this side. It's a left-handed thing. It's hard sometimes. But yeah, so I'm just taking the front thing off so it doesn't shine in my light. Yeah, I really love this. I highly recommend Plum Paper Planner. I think they're great. Again, I love the fact that you can customize as much as you can. I think that's awesome. I think for me, it's perfect to be able to have everything like in one place and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'm planning on getting videos out probably once or twice a week here in the future. Well, I mean, starting now. So I hope you guys come along and enjoy. I'll be doing flip throughs of like my old bullet journal, like my A5, just different things. If there's anything anyone wants to see, comment down below, let me know. Follow me on Instagram. All that information is in the description box. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, peace out.